Good afternoon, Nima. Thank you for your time. Taking time to meet with me today. Please tell us about yourself, the industry that you're in, your title, and how does your day-to-day look like?
My name is Nima Moridi. I'm a real estate agent in Silicon Valley. Man, my days are almost like a hamster running in a wheel. I wake up early in the morning and I'm off to the races, so to speak, working on the business, whether it's in the business or on the business, meaning, dealing with clients or essentially working on having the business grow more and more and to scale. Years of doing this on my own has definitely fatigued me a bit. And at my last Tom Ferry event, that is the coaching program I'm involved with. And that's how I found out about Virtudesk. I got in touch with Elias with Virtudesk, and he and I hit it off very well at the conference, which led me to UCAM and my first VA, and the rest is history, as they say.
Thank you. That's great. Thank you for sharing that, Nima. You've already mentioned it. I was about to ask you, how did you find Virtudesk? But you said you met Elias, marketing manager, at a Tom Ferry meeting, right?
That's right.
What type of VA do you have, and how did you figure out what type of VA that you need?
I've been dancing around the idea about getting a VA for a while now. I was more hesitant because, generally speaking, I'm more of a little less like risk averse when it comes to hiring staff, because I just had this thing in my head where I can do this, I can do that. But just like my real estate coach tells me, if you don't have an assistant, you are the assistant. If you don't have a marketing coordinator, you're the marketing coordinator. And believe me, through 2021, I'm so grateful for the record year that I had. I really realized this, where I'm literally working 7 days a week from morning to night. And, I don't get to spend enough time with my son. I wanted a little bit more of that time back. That's what initially led me to my VA, Mike. Mike's been my first hire. He's been a phenomenal rock star VA for me. He's my right-hand man. So no, you can't have him, people. He was my first one. He's my general VA. He helps me with a lot of my marketing campaigns, be it social or email marketing. And he's just been a wonderful help. When I'm in the field, if I need something really quick from Mike, he's super responsive and he's able to get that over to me as well. That's been great. And that's what led me to hiring more staff, because I just saw the value that Mike brought to me. And then I hired somebody for specific roles. So I have 3 total VAs right now. And I can go into what they do for me if you'd like.
You have 3 VAs with Virtudesk. They have different roles, though they are working for you as a GVA, a general virtual assistant. But can you tell us more about the task that you assign to each one of them on a regular basis?
What Mike does for me, so he is my general VA. As I mentioned, he's my right-hand man. And now I have Jeremy Jed as well. Jed's on the team, and he's my social chair. And I have Krishna as well, and she's my CRM chairs. I have different VAs for specific tasks, because I know that just like me, I'm only one person. My VA is only one person as well, and they can't do everything. So I want to have specialized tasks for each VA, because I believe that if you find somebody who likes what they do, a lot more of that passion for the work comes out, and they're generally able to do it a little bit better than if it wasn't their favorite tasks to do. So being mindful of all of us having different types of personalities. I have somebody just to manage my CRM. I have somebody just to manage all my social media stuff. And that means whether it's creating reels, multi-purposing my YouTube content so we can use it on the likes of YouTube, Google, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, you name it. And then I have a general VA who helps me with a lot of, my website, my newsletter creation and things like that. And so I chat with all my team on a daily basis. We stay in tight contact to one another, and we work together as a team to get the job done on a daily basis.
How would you rate your VA and your Virtudesk experience on a scale of 1 to 10, and why?
So far, it's been amazing. I never say 10 on anything, because I believe that there's always room for growth, and that could be on my end. But so far, it's been so great. And I eventually have to learn to kind of take a step back maybe a little bit more and have my VAs just handle everything, because I've been with them as this onboarding process goes. And I have my first conference that I'm going to next month without me being present with the VAs. I'm hoping that they can run most of the stuff, and I can check in with them periodically through the day, but have them make sure that the business is still running while I'm in the classroom learning. And so far, they've been a great help, very responsive, and a big shout outs to the Virtudesk community, whether it's Elias, who I still chat with. He and I talk, via text, and I hope to see him at the next event. I mentioned we hit it off when I met him in Nashville. And also you, Kim, I got to give you a big shout out, because, you reach out to me just to see how they're doing. I view this as a premium product. I'm not sure when it comes to different competitive pricing and whatnot. For me, I didn't look into that. When I was choosing a VA, I looked into quality. I looked into being able to have a team. And so far, Virtudesk has been so amazing because I have my account manager, you know, reaching out just to see that everything is working out well. And I love the fact that you guys have the academy. If there's something that the VA doesn't know, chances are there'll be other VAs that do have that experience. And the fact that you can get all my VAs, Kim, like you did, and teach them about a specific technology that I'm looking to implement in the business was really big for me, because I'll admit, you know, this is the first time that I'm a manager, and there's certain things that I don't know how to relay over to the client. I may not have the aptitude, or I may not have the time to sit there and explain these things, but knowing that I have partners like yourself to be able to teach them and they come back to me ready to implement that in the business means a lot. So I'm very happy that I found you folks, and I'm hoping that one time I can make it out to that beautiful chain of islands called the Philippines just to meet some of you folks in person. That would be so amazing.
We'll look forward to that, Nima. Thank you. Thank you for your good words to us at Virtudesk. And it's our pleasure. And that's the reason why we're here, to help you, to help realtors like you. Any final remarks for our viewers? Hoping that a lot of realtors will watch this on YouTube.
I'm really happy with some of the other technology with being a Virtudesk client that you folks have implemented, namely like on Timely, for example. It's really nice for me to be able to know like who's on break, because sometimes I don't want to disturb my VAs when they're on break. Or maybe I'm like, hey, what's going on? Where are they? I mean, sometimes our brains are going a million miles an hour. I forget that my VA is on a break, a well-deserved break that they need, so I can reach back out to them after that's done. So I like some of the technology that you folks send over too, because I also can know what my VAs are working on. In the middle of the conference, for example, I can just pop in on that and see like, oh, okay, Jed's working on this, Mike's working on that. All right, cool. They're handling it. I don't need to bother them and check in with them. I'll just let them keep working. Really like the premium service that you folks offer. I'm looking to scale my business with you guys, and I'm hoping, even though I have 3 now, that I can bring on 3 on more as I continue to grow the business.
Yes, of course. Why not? You were talking about Timely. Yeah, that's one of, what we offer to our clients, because we want to promote transparency. That's why we have that.
I know you guys do your due diligence to hire great VAs, and at the end of the day, there's no snooping or anything going on my end. I just want to make sure that they know what they're working on. And when I see my VAs are working on the task that I need, I'm like, all right, great. So I don't need to check in with them just to see how things are going, because I can clearly see it. So they don't have to get me reaching out to them. They can just continue working. So at the end of the day, I believe that it makes the process a lot more efficient. So I'm glad that you offer this.
Nima, thank you again. I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us today.
It's my pleasure. I'm so grateful that I met you guys. And 2022 was definitely the year of my partnership with Virtudesk, and I continue to say high praises for you guys. Thank you, Kim.